Welcome to What's Happening.
Hey guys, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Alex.
Welcome to this week's What's Happening? Spring Break Edition.
So Ryan, I heard that the academic decathlon went to state on February 14th and 15th.
Yeah, I heard that too. They came in second place. Great job, guys.
On the 7th, Jazz Band competed in ISMA competition. Congrats guys for bringing home the gold. Speaking of music, Music Fest was on the 14th at 7 p.m. There was a lot of great performances from students and staff alike. I never knew that KB had so much talent.
I guess you learn something new every day. Speaking of learning stuff, have you heard about the Cougar Care?
No, is it insurance? Will it take me 15 minutes for 15%?
It stands for Cougars Acting Respectively and Exceptionally. It's an award given to staff members and students who have gone above and beyond daily activities to help others. The teachers' and students' names get entered into a drawing. The first two winners for February's winners were Kaylee Engstrom and Mrs. McKinney.
Oh, good. Congratulations to the first two winners. Hey, don't forget that prom tickets are on sale from March 17th to April 4th. It'll be $30 for junior and senior singles tickets and $65 for any junior or senior with a guest who is an underclassman, a graduate, or from another school. Any guest must be under 21.
The theme for prom is Born to Hand Jive, and it's basically a 50s theme. It will be on April 26th. By the way, on March 10th, yearbook sales were finally started. They were at the drive-thru window costing $65 until March 18th. Now they should be purchased before or after school in room 194. On the 12th, there was a baseball call-out meeting for any guys that were interested.
I'm so glad that all the snow is finally starting to melt.
Yeah, me too. So, Alex, are you excited for spring break?
Very. I've won an all-expense-paid trip to nowhere. I'm sure I'll be sleeping in a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Now we have a little surprise for you. A new show called Cougar Cuisine with Miss Benja's class.
Welcome to Cougar's Cuisine. I'm Adam Sayers, and I'll be your host on this wonderful ride through the culinary experience. On the menu for today, we'll be making a modified version of the appetizer that took silver in state competition this year, the mushroom salsa on a fried wonton crisp. Let me introduce you to the brigade. There's Kyle frying the wontons, there's Bob doing vegetable prep work, and Kyle again plating. Let's give a shout out to all the people working behind the scenes. Autumn, Alyssa, Mariah, Dana, Colton, Thomas, Jordan, and Laura. Let's head on over to Bob and see what he's up to. So, Bob, what's going on over here?
I'm just mincing some cilantro.
Mincing. What is mincing? Can you explain that, please?
When you finally cut vegetables and stuff to a paste.
Okay. Well, looks like you're doing pretty good over here.
Thank you.
Let's dance on over to Kyle. What's doing, Kyle?
Well, I have fried the wontons that the salsa is going to go on top of.
Yeah, and what kind of oil are you using there?
We're using vegetable oil.
Why wouldn't you use extra virgin olive oil? Isn't that the best?
Well, vegetable oil has a lower smoking point, and it also produces the best flavor when it's fried.
Okay, so how's it going?
Well, it's looking pretty good. Wontons are frying.
Yeah? Alrighty. Alright, so I guess we'll head back on over to Bob and see what he's up to. So, Bob, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Still mincing cilantro.
Alrighty, that's looking good, man.
Thank you.
Is it almost to the paste-like substance you wanted, or?
Yeah, it's actually just about done.
Oh, well, that's great. I guess we'll see if Kyle is almost done with his wontons. So, are they almost done?
Almost here.
Yeah? Looks like it's starting to fry nice. Looks like
It's done when they're browned all the way through, and the key to that is just to be constantly flipping them back and forth. And then once you can tell, see the edges are starting to brown. And once it is thoroughly brown, I'll let you try one of these.
Oh, sweet.
So we're almost there.
Man, that looks pretty nice. Nice brown color to it.
Go ahead and try that.
Whew. It's hot, you know that?
Yeah.
Let's break off a piece here. That's good. That's good. You know, this is a lot like the outside of an egg roll.
Well, that's what it is. All we did was just
Really?
cut it in half to make the buff.
Wow. Well, that's really good. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
let's head on over to Bob and see if he's doing anything different. So, Bob, what you doing?
I'm cutting the tomato now.
Yeah?
Yep.
Oh, what is this?
That's a tomato.
Why is there no skin or seeds, you know?
Because we did a cut called a tomato con queso,
Okay.
in which where you blanch the tomato and you peel the skin off.
Oh, and why do you do that?
It helps when you're making salsa, that way you don't get skin pieces in your salsa.
Okay, okay. Oh, so you're mixing the whole everything together, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so
This no, you can't touch that.
what? Why?
It calls FBI's.
Where?
Not the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Phew.
We're talking about foodborne illnesses.
Okay, what is a foodborne illness, though?
It's like when foods are held at the wrong temp, or when you got cross-contamination from people putting their hands in it without wearing
Oh,
gloves.
okay, so like me touching everything.
Yeah, that could cause a lot of dangers of when you eat the food.
Oh, well, I'm sorry I almost ruined everything for you.
That's all right.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good.
So what you working on over here, Kyle?
Well, we are doing the plating for the wontons.
Why is it so important to plate this food if it's just gonna end up in my stomach?
Well, you see, a lot of people consider plating and food to be a work of art. You want to present your dish to the eye, so it has to be aesthetically pleasing.
Okay. And so, like, what's the order this is gonna go in? Like,
Well, first I'm laying down at the base here. These are just some of the wontons that we fried earlier.
Okay.
And here is the salsa that we mixed together.
mm.
And so you just take about a spoonful, and you're going to put that on top of each wonton. There you go.
Okay.
You make it look pretty, you know?
Yeah, it looks very pretty, I gotta say.
Yeah, it's very colorful. Nice
Really?
contrast to the dark brown that we hit.
It really pops out.
Yeah. So we're almost done here.
Yeah.
Afterwards, we're going to put a little sauce on there, Adam.
Oh, what type of sauce are you gonna be putting on there?
Oh, it's just a little bit of this soy sauce right here. Just that little bit of umami flavor.
Okay.
Oh. A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything?
Alright, so once it looks pretty decent, let's get it all straight. Alright, and then we'll take the soy sauce and just add about a couple drops on each wonton.
It's not coming out there.
No, it's actually sealed.
Oh. Somebody forgot to prep. You got that? Alright.
Okay, so now, just a couple drops.
Okay.
That's good. A little bit,
Man,
not too much.
that looks really
Let's
good.
also add a little bit of salty flavor to them.
Ooh, salt. Good on everything.
So there you go. Now, someone can go ahead and taste these if you want.
Alright. Come on, guys, let's try this.
Sweet. Ooh.
Mmm.
Looks pretty good.
That's delicious. Mmm. Oh.
Pretty good.
Oh, man, that is delicious. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for stopping by and stay classy, KV.
How about our sports teams? Let's see what's going on.
We have many sports going on in our school that many don't get to hear about, such as boys golf, who is right now preparing for their season inside until their conditions are ready outside. We also have girls softball, we have many sports going on in our school that many don't get to hear about, such as boys golf, who is right now preparing for their season until the conditions get better for them to start swinging outside. We also have girls softball, who has been having open gyms for the past few weeks, and they are now starting to practice for their season. Girls track is doing an amazing job already with their indoor season. Malloy placed 4th in the 55. Alyssa Egger shot 32 feet 7¼ inches, along with Beth Jasmine having a shot of 32 feet 3 inches. This is a new personal record for Jasmine. Also, Jenna Jungles, Leah Goins, Leanna Malloy, and Jolie Jungles have qualified for the Hoosier State Indoor State Finals. These girls broke school record in the 4x200 also. Jenna will be advancing in the 60-meter hurdles and long jump. Congratulations to them. Next, we have boys track, who has been preparing for their season by lifting weights and training their runners after school. Baseball started tryouts on Monday and will also go to start their season the following week. Good luck to those boys trying out. Girls soccer has been having open gyms every Thursday night and pickup games every Saturday morning. And we'll begin playoffs after spring break. Girls tennis is preparing for their season by training outside, waiting for their nets to set up on the courts, and so they can get their street season on. Lastly, we have your football team, who has been lifting weights and doing playoffs every day after school since their season has ended. And that's your KV Sports.
That is a lot of activity. You know, this is our spring break edition, but I really don't know what people are going to do. We've sent a team to see and find out what some students and staff are doing.
I'm Becky Lewis, I'm here with Lauren, and we're from Radio TV Broadcasting. We're going around the school looking for people and what they're doing around spring break.
Hi Chase, what are you doing for spring break?
I'm going to Florida with one of my friends, Neil.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Hi Hannah, what are you doing for spring break?
Hi, I'm going to Florida with like 6 of my friends.
That sounds fun. Hi, I'm Becky, what's your name?
I'm Zach. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm alright, I guess.
What are you doing for spring break?
Well, I was planning to, look for work, get some money.
Make that dough? Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, good meeting you.
It's good meeting you too.
Hi Mr. Molinar, what are you doing for spring break?
It's not going to be real eventful. I'm going to actually work on my taxes, and then the wife and I are probably going to go to Chicago for a day or two and hang out there and eat some good food, and that is pretty much it. Just relax and hoping that the weather's going to be good.
Yep, well that sounds interesting. Hope you have a good spring break.
Right. Thanks, you too.
You too. Bye.
Hi, I'm Becky, what's your name?
Allison.
What are you doing for spring break?
I'm going to Florida and I'm swimming with dolphins and then I'm going to SeaWorld.
That sounds awesome, hope you have a great time.
Thanks.
I hope everyone has a safe and fun spring break, and now back to the studio.
Interesting, but you know, it all is going a gamble to going to some of these places. You know, I once had a friend who went to Georgia on spring break and it rained the whole week. Well, let's take a look at what our weather is going to be like for our spring week.
It's time for the KV Weather Report.
Today we're going to do something a little different. Because you're all about to go on spring break and most of you are leaving state, we have a week's report on the weather in a couple of places you may be visiting.
If you're heading to Panama City, Florida, the high is going to be around 70 the whole week, but mostly cloudy, and you may see some rain.
If you decide to go to Wisconsin Dells for spring break, you're looking at some highs in the 30s and you'll probably see some snow, so stay in those inside water parks.
And last but not least, for all you who are going to stay here, your forecast is looking like it'll start off in the 60s, but with rain. The weather's going to cool down to the high 30s toward the middle of the week, and then warm up a little to the low 40s at the end of the week. And now back to the studio.
This just in. Rumors have it that KVHS is working on 2 new additions for our school.
Yeah, I heard about the new cougar that's coming in and it'll be put in the old fishbowl outside the athletic office.
Yeah, I heard that also. But that isn't the one I was thinking about. Did you hear that we are looking at a new building for the football entrance? Here's more of the story.
And this is where the new proposed entrance will be, hopefully in time for the 2014-2015 school year. The original design was created by Mr. Martin's civil engineering architect class. Part of the project led the way back in 2010. The students Kayla Fieldhouse, Zach Lotz, and Robert Sidema spawned the original idea and created the original blueprints as an idea to sell the product to the principal, athletic director, superintendent, and at least one board member. Since then, the design has been tweaked and modified by Mr. Martin.
These are the blueprints originally designed by the students Kayla Fieldhouse, Zach Lotz, and Robert Sidema.
Well, that about does it for this week's Spirit on the Air.
And don't forget,
we are one.
Dad! It's spring break! It's spring break! No way!